Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel once again. And this time we got a DVD haul, various different sources. We've got some from a yard sale and some from charity shops. So without further ado, let's go through and show you what we've picked up. First of all, we've got a Blu-ray, the Wolverine. Picked this up for my wife. She had already got it, but she had a standard edition, not the 2-disc special edition. This comes with a bonus disc with a thing called Legacy X Wolverine and the X-Men. That was in a yard sale where we went to Birchington-on-Sea on a Sunday, and that was only 20p. So that wasn't. I thought that was pretty good. There were some old people selling some DVDs outside what looked like a sort of like a home, and they're all in. What they had was in very good condition, apart from one which I had to clean. And they were selling their DVDs and other physical media for 20p. So I grabbed a fair few bits. They also had for the case, because we already have a copy of Flight of the Navigator, but for the fact it was sealed and I can always use a spare case, 20p Flight of the Navigator. So yeah, so I thought I may as well look at that and pick that up for that. My wife already has Van Helsing, but I don't think she's got the 2-disc collector's edition. It has got a little bit of a fade there on the box, but again, this was a 20p one, and this folds out. We got that there, and then it folds out with a little booklet, and then it folds out there with picture of Kate Beckinsale, wasn't it? Yes, Kate Beckinsale. So pick that up. When something's like 20p, can't really go wrong. I say it has got annoyingly that little bit of spine fade, but not too bad. I say that might be an upgrade because I think my wife has only got the 1-disc edition, so the 2-disc edition. I also found, and this was the one that I had to clean because it had something spilt on the front, so unfortunately I have done a bit of a clean on this one, but it's come up really good. A little bit of fading there again, but not bad. Was the Chronicles of Riddick, the director's cut, with loads of bonus features on there. Includes 15 minutes of footage not shown in theatres, and this is another one that folds out. So we got Vin Diesel there on the front, and we've got some artwork. Unfortunately the booklet is missing, but I don't think that would have been a too big a thing. A little bit of spine wear, I don't know if that comes out in the light, but you can see the spine wear. But again, 20p, so it's a case of watching the director's cut, seeing what was cut out and what is extra, and going from there. So pretty good, and once it was cleaned up, it's come out okay. They also had Mean Streets, Harvey Keitel film. I've put that in a new case, special edition. So pick that up, not bad. And I found again the Anchor Bay 2-disc special edition of Near Dark with the booklet still inside. Unfortunately it didn't have the slipcase, because normally there's a slipcase that goes over this, which I think my other edition had, but managed to pick up another copy of this. This one I may sell on, but for 20p, not too bad. Another 20p special, although I have already got it, but I'll see whether or not the discs are better in this version than in my one, because the other one I got was a second-hand one as well, is The Invisible Man and The Phantom of the Opera 2-disc double-disc collector's edition. As I say, I'll see which one is the better copy and then swap it over. Again, another 20p special, so can't go wrong. Then I've done a recent charity shop recce, and I found a BFI with Victor Mature and Richard Conti, Cry of the City. It's got a few special features on there, commentary, audio commentary, by Adrian Martin. A newly filmed appreciation by critic and chief executive of Film London. Cry of the City mini documentary by Adrian Wooten, and original trailer. So that was free for £1 in a local charity shop, where I also picked up a network, Deaf at Broadcasting House. I haven't heard of this one, so it's a new one for me, so I'll be interested in having a read of that. In another charity shop, I picked up another network. This was £1. John Huston's Moulin Rouge. Minor special features, an image gallery on the disc, and an original press release. So not a great deal, but it's nice to finally get a copy of this. I've been trying to find a good copy. I have come across Moulin Rouge in charity shops before, but the copies have always been very, very highly damaged, and so I'm quite pleased that A, I've got it as a film at last, but B, also got it as a network, which, as many people who watch the channel will know, I collect. Also, because I got a little bit mixed up, also in that 20p each special from the yard sale, I got a copy of the Amiga Man. Just thought I'd pick that up as it was sealed. Dark City, managed to pick a copy of that up. Again, still sealed, and that was 20p. And they also had Dark Crystal, a really good copy of that. Again, I've been wanting to re-watch that on DVD for some time, but never been able to find a good copy, and this one was, and it still had the booklet with it, so I was quite pleased to pick that up. Next, also from the same group, the 20p ones again, War Games. Again, wanted to revisit War Games. I believe I was actually taken to the cinema to see War Games when I was a kid. I think my mum took us to go and see that. Found a Region 1, again, 20p from the 20p specials. I believe it's a Region 1. Yeah, Region 1. Tom Thumb, the wonderful musical adventure. My wife Carol collects musicals, so I saw that, checked it out. It was in really good condition. Still got some original paperwork pieces in there. The disc was absolutely fine. It was a little bit dirty on the top, but I've cleaned that up. It's come up as new. Just a bit dusty where it had probably been sitting on a shelf, possibly because they couldn't play it because it was a Region 1. And I wouldn't have thought that they would have had a Region 1 player, so they probably couldn't play it. So it's just probably been sitting on a shelf for years. So yeah, 20p special. A couple of other charity shop specials that I managed to pick up. I think these were £1 each in a charity shop find. Ronnie Barker with Michael Hordern and Richard O'Sullivan, Futtock's End. So again, the case wasn't great, so I've put that in a new case. I also found at the same time, almost as a double bill, Simon, which is another all-star British comedy actors short. I've had this before actually, and passed it on to a friend. So I thought I'd pick that up because it's always a good one to pass on to people who are fans of the British humour, where you've got the likes of Graham Stark, Eric Morecambe, Eddie Wise, Peter Sellers, all making little cameos. And found also for £1, I'm probably going to pronounce this incorrectly, a film by Akira Kurosawa, Cage Musha. I probably have pronounced that very badly. I do apologise. Yeah, this was only £1. I believe... Oh, that's just got a catalogue inside. Yeah, don't know anything about this one. I read the back blurb. It sounded interesting. It's Akira Kurosawa, so I thought I'd pick it up, put that with the collection of Kurosawa films, and at some point get around to watching that. And then I found also a manga. I found the live action film version of Crying Freeman. I have seen this. A friend of mine lent this back in the day when it originally came out, so I don't know too much about it. I think this was only 50p in a charity shop. No, it wasn't. It was 79p in fact. So I thought I'd pick that up and relive that one. If it's not any good, then I'll just pass it on. So pick that up. And last but no means least, I have picked up an audio, Journey into Space. This isn't the radio serial that they did. This is actually an audio book of the actual novel itself. The case inside has got lovely artwork on all the discs. Unfortunately, this bit is a little bit loose. So I have got to get that repaired and get another insert. Got a little book with it, which also has the artwork on it, and that's the third disc there. I think it's on 6 discs, if I remember correctly. So I got disc 4 and disc 5 there, and then disc 6 under there. And this is read by actor William Hope, who reads the complete and unabridged novelisation of Charles Crichton's hugely successful radio series, Journey into Space. So, and anybody who has seen Aliens will remember William Hope, because that's the gentleman, I believe, who played Gorman in Aliens. So I picked that up. That was £2. So I mean, for £2, that's a really good find. And I'll download that onto my player and have a listen of that at some point. Okay, so that's everything I've managed to pick up and find recently on some hauls and charity shop visits and various other bits. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked what I've picked up. Let me know if you've seen any of these films, what you think of them, particularly one or two of the ones that I haven't seen, like the Kurosawa film. Let me know if you've seen that and what you thought of it, what it's like. I hope you'll subscribe to the channel and come back next time and see what I found in my next trips here, there, and everywhere in the Kent area. Thank you very much, and I hope you join me again. Bye bye for now.